Krishna Bhakti Rasa Swarup Sri Bhagavata. Tasi Veda Shastra Hoite Parama Mahatva. Srimad Bhagavatam is the mellow Krishna Bhakti. It is the essence of all Vedas, Upanishads. Last contribution of Srila Vyasadeva. Chari Veda Upanishad is also কিছু হয় তার অর্থ আমি ব্যাস করল সঞ্চয় after compiling for Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas. At last, Srila Vyasadeva compiled Srimad Bhagavatam by the instruction of his spiritual master, Narada Muni, taking essence of from all the Vedas, all Upanishads, all Puranas. This is Srimad Bhagavatam. Natural commentary on Vedanta Sutra. Vyasadeva is the compiler of Vedanta Sutra. He has given commentary. This is Srimad Bhagavatam, the natural commentary. But Mayavadis, they don't accept it. Therefore, Srimad Mahaprabhu has given us custom. Don't go to Mayavadis, don't listen to their commentary on Vedanta Sutra. Mayavadi Bhashya Sundara Sarvanas. If you go to Mayavadis and hear their commentaries on Vedanta Sutra, your bhakti, bhuti, you will completely don't. You understand my language? So, Mayavadi Bhashya Sundara. Mayavadi is the propounder of Mayavadi philosophy, Sripad Shankaracharya, who has written a commentary on Vedanta Sutra. It's an imaginative commentary known as Saririka Bhashya. You understand? The Mayavadis, they don't speak from Srimad Bhagavatam. They speak from Saririka Bhashya, imaginative commentary given by Sripad Shankaracharya. Therefore, Mahaprabhu, Srimad Mahaprabhu has given us caution. Don't go to Mayavadis. Don't listen to their commentaries on Vedanta Sutra. Java Bhagavata Bada Vaishnava Sthani Ekanta Astra Guru Chaitanya. Go and approach a Vaishnava, who is an embodiment of Bhagavata, Bhakta Bhagavata, Grantha Bhagavata, Bhakta Bhagavata, Book Bhagavata, and Person Bhagavata. Is Vaishnava, who is an embodiment of Bhagavata. Go and approach him and hear and study Bhagavata from him under his guidance. Ekanta Asra Guru Chaitanya completely takes shelter at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You understand? What is the necessity of taking shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in respect of studying Bhagavata or understanding Bhagavata? That is my question. You understand my question? Anybody can answer? Yes? Can you answer? Jagadata.
Without the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu,
Yes.
and it's said that even if you worship Radha and Krishna, then you cannot. You must get his mercy to understand. To understand Radha and Krishna, you must get the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
But my question is, what is the necessity of taking shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in respect of studying and understanding Bhagavad? That is my question.
Right.
Yes?
He's studying Bhakti Yoga from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because Bhakti Yoga is the highest and it's very difficult to understand without spiritual masters. The Lord Chaitanya came as a personification of the Shastra so people could follow him. So Bhakti is the reciprocal love between the living entity and Krishna in service. And all other yogas, they're partially attainable, but not all loving service.
Yes, Bhakti is the highest thing. Do you understand? Our goal is what? What is the goal of human life? That is the perfection of human life. Supreme perfection.
So Krishna good.
It's Prema Bhakti.
To understand Krishna. To get Krishna. Huh? Isn't it? The verse we are going to discuss that speaks of that thing. The goal of human life. Perfection of human life. To understand Krishna. To get Krishna. Isn't it? How can one understand Krishna? And how can one get Krishna? That's another question. Yes?
through the mercy of Guru, because without
Bhaktyamang Avijanati. Krishna has said. What Krishna has said? Huh? Krishna has said how to understand me. How to approach me. Isn't it? That is bhakti. Huh? Bhaktyamang Avijanati. Bhaktyamang. Do you understand? Bhaktyahum ekaya grajyo. Bhaktyasplanamaya labhyo. Repeat it. In Bhagavad Gita, in Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishna said. Only by bhakti, unalloyed devotion, one can understand me, one can approach me. Huh? Not by karma, not by jnana, not by yoga, not by dana, not by tapasya, not by Vedic study. Huh? Isn't it? No mansadheti yoga, no sankhya, no dharma, no sudhyaya tapasyago tatha bhaktya. Huh? Moksha. 11th canto Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishna says to Uddhava. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says to Arjuna. It's Krishna's instructions. Namasadhiti yoga, no sankhya, no dharma uddhava. No sudhyaya tapastyaga. Tatha bhaktir mamarjita. You understand? Nobody can understand me without bhakti. Nama jnanam, nama karma, no yoga, no sadhyaya, Vedic study, no tapasya, no saraspriti, no dana, no charity, no sankhyalosana, analytical study. Huh? Do you understand? Jatha bhakti mamurtita. What is bhakti? So bhakti is required. It's pure and already bhakti. To understand Krishna, approach Krishna, get Krishna. Similarly, bhakti is required to understand Bhagavata. Huh? Do you follow? That is my question. Krishna tulya bhagavato nivu sarvasrayo. Krishna tulya bhagavato nivu sarvasrayo. Prati shloke prati akshari nana ortho goyo. Prati shloke prati akshari nana ortho goyo. It's not mere book. Krishna tulya bhagavato vibhu sarvasraya. Chaitanya Bhagavata. Vrindavan Das Thakur has said. Maharaja has said. This is Krishna tulya as good as Krishna. You understand? As Krishna is Vibhu, Vibhu means Supreme Lord. Similarly, Bhagavata is Vibhu, is Supreme Lord. You understand? As we take shelter, Sarvasraya, as we take shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna, similarly we take shelter of Srimad Bhagavatam. Because it's Vibhu. It's as good as Krishna. Isn't it? Prati shloke, prati akshari, nana. In every verse, even in every word, even in every letter, many meanings are there. If you want to explain clearly one verse, it will take days together. What to speak of half an hour, 25? Don't speak more than that. Smoking the voice. Smoking the voice. Krishna tulya bhagavata vibhu sarvasraya. Prati shloke prati akshari nana ortho. Do you understand? In every verse, even in every word, and even in letter, many meanings are there. Srimad Bhagavatam. This is as good as Krishna. Do you understand? So, as Krishna is understood only by bhakti, similarly, Bhagavata is understood only by bhakti. Lord Shiva Maharaja has said, Bhaktyam Bhagavata Rajyam na buddhyana satikaya. Isn't it? Aham vedmi sukha vedmi vyas vedmi vano vedmi bhaktya bhagavata rajyam na buddhyana satikaya. Lord Shiva said, I know Bhagavan. Sukha knows Bhagavan. Sukadeva Swami knows. I don't know whether Vyas knows or not. You understand? I don't know. whether that's known or not. Bhaktya bhagavajuna buddhyana pratigaya. Only by bhakti you can approach Bhagavad or understand Bhagavad. You cannot understand Bhagavad right. Buddhya ratikaya. By dint of your material intelligence, merit, scholarship, or taking help of commentaries given by many, many commentators. Isn't it? Some may think, yes. Bhagavad is written in Sanskrit. I am a Sanskrit scholar. I know Sanskrit. And many commentators are there. Those are given commentaries on Srimad Bhagavatam. Out of them is Sridhar Swami is the best. Mahaprabhu, Srimad Mahaprabhu has accepted Sridhar Swami. Sridhar Swami Guru Karimani, Sridharam Gatakura Bhagavata Vajjana. You understand? When Vallabhacharya, you understand? Vallabhacharya, proud fellow. One sister came to Mahaprabhu and said, Mahaprabhu, I have written a commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam, but I'm not asked the commentaries of Sridhar Swami. Some new commentary I've given. You understand? Mahaprabhu said, Swami je namane taku besya karigani. Isn't it? Swami je nama, Sridhar Swami. Swami je namane taku besya karigani. One who doesn't accept Swami, Swami's husband, is a prostitute. He's a prostitute, besya. You understand? Sarcastically, Mahaprabhu speaks very nice, funny way. You understand? Yes. Swami is a besya. One who doesn't accept Swami, husband, is a prostitute. Sridhar Swami, Guru Karimani, Sridharam Gatakura Bhagavata Vajjana. Mahaprabhu says, accept Sridhar Swami as Guru. You understand? And if you want to speak Srimad Bhagavatam, write something on Srimad Bhagavatam, follow Sridhar Swami. You understand? Otherwise, you won't follow, won't accept, and prostitute. So Sridhar Swami's commentaries are there. Vishwanath Thakur's commentaries are there. Madhvacharya's commentaries are there. Jiva Goswami's commentaries are there. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada's commentaries there. Our spiritual master Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta, purports are there, commentaries there. Many commentators of them giving commentaries. So I can take help of those commentaries, can understand. But Srimaji said, no. Bhaktya bhatungrajyam no buddhya nasatika, only by bhakti. You can approach Bhagavata and study Bhagavata. Otherwise, you cannot understand. You understand? Because he's as good as Krishna. And Mahaprabhu gives prem bhakti. Mahaprabhu teaches how to understand Krishna, how to approach Krishna, how to get Krishna. Therefore, Ekantastra Guru, go and approach. Completely take shelter at the lotus feet of Chaitanya. Then you can get his mercy, understand bhakti, then you can understand. You understand? That's the answer. Bhagavata Janamani says, doesn't understand Bhagavata, Javan is to be punished by Jamaraj life after life. You understand? There are so many glorifications of Srimad Bhagavatam. As we glorify the Supreme Personality of Lord Krishna and beg for his mercy. Similarly, before studying, before speaking, before approaching, Srimad Bhagavatam glorify, beg for his mercy. Otherwise, you cannot approach him without his mercy. Without his mercy of Bhagavatam. How can I approach Bhagavata? How can I speak Bhagavata? I can study Bhagavata? No possibility. Therefore, we give mercy then. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki. Now please come to the text. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya. 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 Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter 2, text 20. Evam prasanna manaso bhagavata bhakti yogato. Sutta Goswami says to the Munis rishis headed by Somaka, assembled in Hamisaranya. Isn't it? Evam prasanna manaso bhagavad bhakti yogata bhagavad tattva vijnana mukta sangasya jayate. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Thus established in the mode of unalloyed goodness, the man whose mind has been enlivened by contact with the devotional service to the Lord gains positive scientific knowledge of the personality of Godhead in the stage of liberation from all material association. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. In the Srimad Bhagavad Gita 7.3, it is said that out of many thousands of ordinary men, one fortunate man endures for perfection in life. Mostly men are conducted by the modes of passion and ignorance, and thus they are engaged always in lust, desire, hankerings, ignorance, and sleep. Out of many such man-like animals, there is actually a man who knows the responsibility of human life and thus tries to make life perfect by following the prescribed duties. And out of many thousands of such persons who have thus attained success in human life, one may know scientifically about the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. In the same Bhagavad Gita 18:55, it is also said that scientific knowledge of Sri Krishna is understood only by the process of devotional service, bhakti yoga. I will not read the whole purport. It will take some time. I'll read some portion, then I'll speak on it. All right? Approved? Huh? Do you understand me? Because you cannot catch up. Prabhupada in a very short purport given many things. Very short purport. I say if you want to explain one verse of Srimad, you take days together. Do you follow me? Yes. Prati shloki prati akkhara nana artha ko hai. Prabhupada has given very short purport. And within that purport, in one sentence, in one word, Prabhupada has said many things. You have to understand it. Do you follow me? Yes. You have to understand it. Unless you understand what it is we are reading. Understand it clearly. Understand in Tattva. Yeah, this verse says, Bhagavad Tattva Vijnanam Mukta Sangasya Jayate. This Tattva Vijnanam. One has to understand Krishna in Tattva. Janma karmam sami divyam evam javeti tattvato. Tattva deham punarjanma naiti samagiti Arjuna. It's in 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. The goal of human life is to understand Krishna, to get Krishna. Labdva sudalavidam bahusambhavante. Manusyam arthado manityam api adhira. 11th canto. Isn't it? 11th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam says, Labdva sudalavidam bahusambhavante. Manusyam arthado manityam api adhira. 84 lakhs of species are like there. Isn't it? Do you know 84 lakhs? Bolo?
8,400,000.
Give me a list. That I understand. 84 lakhs.
He might not know what likes are.
But there is a list. Padma Purana gives list. Isn't it? What is that list? Jalaja Nabalakshani, Sthabara Visalakhyati, Krumeru Rudra Sankhyoga, Kokhinam Dasalakhyagam, Trinsalakhyani Paso, Sotulakhyani Manava. Total 84 lakhs. Do you understand? Jalaja Nabalakshani. Aquatic animals are there, 9 lakhs of types. Thavara Visalokhyati. Thavara means trees, mountains. They are living entities. There are 20 lakhs of types. Huh? Krumeru Drusungshoga, Krini Kito Poto, germs, insects. You understand? Germs, insects. There are of 11 lakhs of types. Pakhinanda Salokhyakam, birds are of 10 lakhs of types. Krisalokhyani possible. Animals. You understand? Other than human beings, there are 30 lakhs of types. Huh? Chaturokhyani Manava. 4 lakhs of types of human beings are there. Total 84 lakhs. Isn't it? This is the list given in Padma Purana. So you find out of 84 lakhs, only 4 lakhs of types are human beings. 80 lakhs of types others, other than human beings. Huh? So these 4 lakhs, why there are 4 lakhs of types? That is how it is. It has been categorized, divided. Huh? Go. What didn't you say?
There's 400,000 species of humans.
Yes.
Then what's the question about?
Civilized and uncivilized.
How it has been categorized and divided in 4 lakhs of types. Huh?
You mean what type of species are there? About 400?
No, 4 lakhs types of human. This is why human species. Not other species. Other species 80 lakhs. Huh? Only human species are of 4 lakhs types. Among you, many types are there. Out of these 4 lakhs. Isn't it? Huh? You are human beings sitting.
Under the modes of material nature.
Are Baba, under the mode of mental nature, the animals are there. Beasts and krmis, all are there in the mode of nature. You are not only. Uh-huh. Are they not?
Yes.
Under the mode of mental nature?
Yes.
The birds, the beasts, the insects, the trees, mountains, aquatics, are they not? Huh? So, they are all under the mode of spiritual nature, not only human beings. Rather, human beings, you are superior. Labdha sudhulagida bhusambhante, manusyamarthadamanithyamapiyadhira. After undergoing lakhs of spaces, all these places, you have gotten the chance to get this human birth. You understand me? You sure think, not accidentally, you are born as a human being. Mathura Natha, already undergone all lakhs of species. Yes. Krishna has given his chance, this very birth, and you are born as human being. Huh? Do you follow me? This is rarely achieved birth. Durlabham, labdha sudurlabham, idam bahusambhavante. This is rarely achieved birth. Human birth is rarely achieved birth. Huh? Durlabha. Why? Why it is durlabha? Why? Bola. Huh? Not a dog's birth or a horse's birth. Huh? Even a demigod's birth is not durlabha. Is not rarely achieved. The human birth is rarely achieved. Why? Because in this very birth, you can understand it. Yes. You can understand Krishna. Not in other paths. Do you understand? In other words, we can say, only in this birth, human birth, you can develop Krishna Prema Bhakti. Not in other births. Do you follow me? Yes. That is why it is said, this human birth is rarely achieved birth. After undergoing all last species of life, one gets this rarely achieved birth, human birth. Labdha sudalabhidam bahusambhavante Manusya Vartata Manityam Vapiya Dhira. Is Manusya, human birth. And you should understand, it is Anitya. It is temporary. Any moment it will finish. Kedane kahar aaj muttugal hoibo upasthito. Who knows? Death will come today. Huh? Next moment. Huh? Do you know? What will happen next moment, you know? You don't know. Death may come at any moment. Though you have gotten the really actual birth, human birth, this uncertainty is there. Any moment this body will finish. Yes. Any moment. Death may come in any form. You don't know. But it's a follow. It's there a follow. That means this very birth you'll get Paramartha. Panchama Purusartha, fifth Purusartha, that is above these four Purusarthas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. This is known as four Purusartha, Chaturvarga. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. You understand? So above these four, fifth one is Krishna Prema Bhakti. That is fifth one. That is Paramartha. And this really actually human birth is meant for that. That means to get Krishna, to understand Krishna, to get Krishna. You understand? So it is said. In Bhagavad Gita 7.3, minute. Manusyanam sasvesu kastit jatati siddhaye jatatang api kastit mangbeti tattva. Isn't it? This is 7.3 verse. Bhagavad Gita. Isn't it? Manusyanam sasvesu kastit jatati siddhaye jatatang api siddhanam kastit mangbeti tattva. That Prabhupada said. Out of many thousands of ordinary men, one fortunate man endeavors for the perfection in life. Then mostly, then Prabhupada has not said completely. Thus he is just giving, he gives a hint. This verse 7.3. Manusyanam kasvesu kastit jatati siddhaya. Jatatang api siddhanam kastit mangbeti tattva. Out of thousands of mangbeti tattva. Out of thousands of persons, human beings, ordinary men, one fortunate man endeavors to achieve perfection, siddhi. Do you understand? Very few achieve perfection, siddhi. Those who are achieve perfection, out of them, jatatang siddhanam kastit mangbeti tattva. Out of them, very few knows me in Tattva. Do you understand? Knows me in Tattva, Krishna says. That is it. One fortunate man endures for perfection in life. One who understands Krishna in Tattva, he achieves the supreme perfection of life, human life. Now we are speaking. My question was there. Chaturlakshani Manava. The 4 last types of human beings are there. And this category of divisions are made in consideration to consciousness. The question of consciousness. You understand? Consciousness. And we have 5 levels of consciousness. Do you know? You know?
5 levels?
5 levels of consciousness.
Anumaya?
Are Baba. That is Kosa. Anamaya Kosa, Manamaya Kosa, Pranamaya Kosa, Anandamaya Kosa. Kosa. It's not Chetana.
Consciousness?
Consciousness, Chetana. Do you understand? In Chaitanya Shikshamrita, Bhaktivinoda Thakur has said, is Maharaja. But Maharaja has said, is to quote Maharaja. Do you understand? Yes. They have already said, nothing to manufacture anything new, Baba. They have already said, they have already shown us the path. Just follow. Just follow it. Just follow. Don't manufacture anything new. It's already there. Do you understand? Abhuta Chetana, Sankuchita Chetana, Munkulita Chetana, Bikochita Chetana, Purna Vikasita Chetana. In Sanskrit, in English, we may say covered consciousness, shrunken consciousness, budding consciousness, blossoming consciousness, and completely blossoming consciousness. These 5 levels of consciousness. Do you follow?
Yes, my friend.
Yes. First is Abhuta Chetana, covered consciousness. Do you understand? When Mahaprabhu asked Raya Ramananda, Mahaprabhu met Raya Ramananda in South India, on the bank of Godavari. There was conversations between Srimad Mahaprabhu and Raya Ramananda, isn't it? Very nice conversation. Mahaprabhu was asking questions, Raya Ramananda answering. Mahaprabhu is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He knows everything, but why is answering? Why is asking Raya Ramananda? Because Raya Ramananda is such a dear devotee. And one has to hear from such a devotee Vaishnava. Even Mahaprabhu has set up this example. He has set up this example. Yes. Unless you approach a Vaishnava, Java Bhagavata Bada Vaishnava Rastan, Ekanta Guru Chaitanya Purya say. Go and approach a Vaishnava who is an embodiment of Bhagavata. Bhakta Bhagavata. And hear Bhagavata from study Bhagavata and his guidance. Then you can understand. So Mahaprabhu has set up that example. Such dear, great Bhagavata. Mahabhagavata is Raya Ramananda. Mahaprabhu has set up that example. He asked him. He asked many questions. He asked one question. Bubukyu mukhyur gati. Ki hoy gati. Bubukyu mukhyur. Bubukyu means those who are after material enjoyment. They are known as bubukyu. Do you understand? Mumukyu, those who are after liberation. Mumukyu. Ki hoy gati. What is that destination? Mahaprabhu asked this question. And Raya Ramananda answered, Devo deho sthaboro deho dohankara gati. That is Raya Ramananda's answer. Devo deho sthaboro deho dohankara gati. Those are bubukyu. Those are after material enjoyment. At best, they can get the body of a demigod. Not more than that. Because they may perform many special acts of punya karma. So they will elevate to heavenly planets and get the body of demigods. But mukhu, those are after liberation, want to merge in. That is question of sadhujya mukti. Sadhujya mukti. Merging into, Brahmana merging into the body of the Lord. Do you understand? What is that destination? Sthabor deho. They will get the body of Sthabor, these trees and mountains. This is the consciousness. Abhuta Chetana. Such love. The lowest path. Covered consciousness. Abhuta Chetana. You understand? The mountains and trees, their Chetana consciousness is covered consciousness. Then, superior to that is Sankuchita Chetana, shrunken consciousness. Do you follow? The other spaces come. You understand? The Krumis come. You understand? Sparsavedi, Sabdavedi, what is it? Ghanavedi, Gandhavedi. You understand? Krishna's third canto, Srimad Bhagavatam is there. What I am reading Bhagavatam? It's all discussed. Sparsavedi, Gandhavedi, Rupavedi, Sabdavedi. Do you understand? There are animals. By the sound they can understand. That's Sabdavedi. Animals, Ghanavedi. Only by smelling they can understand. I was telling a jackal was smelling only. That's by smelling I can understand. You understand? Yes. Dog smells. Yes. By smelling he understands. Yes, he is a culprit or not. By smelling, yes. Yeah. So, Ghanavedi. Yes. You understand? Then Sparsavedi, by touching one can understand. Sparsavedi. That animals are there. Huh? Sparsavedi. Rupavedi. By seeing the vultures, the birds flying very high, by seeing from the sea. Their food is there. They come down and pick up. Yes. By seeing. Rupavedi. Do you understand? Yes. Huh? And Sabdavedi, by the sound they can understand. The crocodiles are there. Huh? Crocodiles are there in the water. Huh? River, lake. If you enter and just some sound is there, this kind of because catches you. Yes, they can understand. By sound. Do you understand? It's Sabdavedi. Yes. Just different types of animals are there, I say, 84 lakhs. Do you follow? Rupavedi, Sabdavedi, Gandhavedi, like this. Yes. Rasavedi. Do you understand? Rasa. Test. Rasa cause the fish. You say fish. Fish aquatic animal is there and his whole body is so sensitive, they can understand. The rasa, the mellow test. Those who catch fish, what you say?
Dragon. Fishing rod.
Fishing rod. Hook is there. They have put some food for the fish. They put it. And the fishes are moving. And their whole body is sensitive. They can, yes, food. They can. Yes, there are so many prani. The fish. They're different categories are there. Yes. They come under these 80 lakhs of species. 80 lakhs. Then comes 4 lakhs, only human beings. So all these 80 lakhs of species, they come under these 2 levels of consciousness. Covered consciousness and sunken consciousness. You follow me? Covered consciousness and sunken consciousness. They come under these 2 levels. And the 3 levels, this budding consciousness, blossoming consciousness, and completely blossoming consciousness. All human beings come under these 3 levels of consciousness. You follow? All human, 4 lakhs. So these 4 lakhs have been division made out of this blossoming of consciousness, development of consciousness. 4 lakhs. Do you follow? 4 lakhs. As for example, I can give the animals of Africa. The Eskimos in Greenland. They are human beings. But they are like man-like animals, Prabhupada said. Such man-like animals. 2-legged animals. They are human beings, but they are animals. 2-legged animals. They are conscious, but they have been given chance to elevate their consciousness, level of consciousness. Whatever level of consciousness one may be in human body, but the chance is there that he can elevate his level of consciousness and achieve the highest level of consciousness, that is completely blossoming consciousness. We say complete Krishna consciousness. That is Krishna consciousness. Purna vikachita chetana. Completely blossoming consciousness. You understand? That is, but there's no chance in other species they can elevate their consciousness. Only in human birth. So human birth is considered as rarely achieved, durlabha manusadana. You understand? So one may be in budding consciousness or in the level of blossoming consciousness, then highest level is Purna Vikasita Chetana, completely blossoming consciousness, that's complete Krishna consciousness. So it is said, Jatatangapi siddhanam kasyad mangveti tattva manusyanam swasresu kasyad jatavi siddhai Jatatangapi siddhanam kasyad mangveti tattva. Therefore Krishna says, out of, Prabhupada has said only one sentence, out of many thousands of ordinary men, one fortunate man endures for perfection in life. That means perfection in my life means understand Krishna. Develop or the highest level of consciousness, achieve the highest level of consciousness, that is the completely blossoming consciousness, that's complete Krishna consciousness. That is the perfection of human birth. Do you understand? That is what? Huh? Those who make some endeavor, do sadhana, and get some perfection. So those very few people, few persons get some perfection out of them. Very, very, very few people. No means tattva. That means very, very few people come to the highest level of consciousness, complete Krishna consciousness, completely blossoming consciousness. That is the supreme perfection of human life. You follow? That is there. Mostly men are conducted by the modes of passion and ignorance. And thus, they are engaged always in lust, desire, hankerings, ignorance, and sleep like animals. Yes, the animals do that thing. Ahara nidra bhaya maithunam. Huh? Ahara nidra bhaya maithunam. Sleeping, eating, defending, and mating. The animals are doing, isn't it? And you are doing the same thing. Eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. Huh? You don't know. You have achieved such, you have been given such a really achieved birth, human birth. And what is the purpose of your birth? You don't know. You are just leading the life of horse and dogs. Isn't it? Kukur sukar praya jivan bitay. Huh? Kukur sukar praya jivan bitay. Leading life of horse and dogs. Only running after the eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. Huh? But your purpose of your life, human birth, is to understand Krishna. To get Krishna. To understand Krishna Tattva. Bhagavata Tattva Vijnanam Mutta Sangasya Dayate. This is what says. Yes. You don't have to know this thing. Therefore, Prabhupada Maharaj, men like him, animal like men. They're like two-legged animals. Kutsavis Anahina. Animal has horns and tail. You have no horn, no tail. Yes. Kutsavis Anahina. Kutsa means tail, Vishana means horn. Without horn, without tail. Animal, two-legged animal. My Guru Maharaj said, two-legged animals. The dog runs, hog runs, 4 legs, you are running with the 4 legs. Car. So, 4 legs, running 4 legs. Yes, leading life of dogs and horse. Isn't it? No better than that. Yes, creamy. Yeah, you warm in the stall. Isn't it? You warm in the stall, does so. Eating, sleeping, defending, baby. And you are doing the same thing. So, is there any difference between the warm in the stool and yourself? No difference. So it is said. Is conducted by the modes of passion and ignorance. Thus they are engaged in lust, desire, hankering, ignorance, and sleep. Out of many such man-like animals, yes. They are animals. Yes. The animals in the Africa, the Eskimos, and you are also here, like dogs and horses. The man-like animals. Huh? who actually does know the responsibility of human life and tries to make life perfect by following prescribed duties. They don't do it. Yes. They are like animals. Yes, they are under what category? Just covered consciousness, sunken consciousness. Then next to that is budding consciousness. So they are maybe in budding consciousness. It is animal-like. Man-like animals, two-legged animals. They are just in budding consciousness. They are like this sunken consciousness, carbon consciousness, sunken consciousness, yes. But they are given chance to them. Opportunity has been given that you can elevate your level of consciousness. How can you do it? How can you do it? What is the method of the process?
Surrendering to Guru and studying the Shastra.
Surrendering
to Guru and studying the Shastra.
Doing sadhu sangha baba. Then you can understand the question of surrender. Do you know it? Do you follow my language?
Yes, sadhu sangha.
Sadhu sangha, sarva shastre koy. Lovi matra sadhu sanghe, sarva siddhi hoy. All shastras, this trace has been made. Do sadhu sangha association. Sadhus. Sadhu means who has achieved the highest level of consciousness, this complete Krishna consciousness. That is what achieved supreme perfection in human life. Do you understand? Complete in Krishna consciousness. Is sadhu, highest level of consciousness, has achieved the supreme perfection of human life. That means he is always with Krishna, who has gotten Krishna. Do you follow me? As I was saying last evening, one who is in the planet of Krishna, I mean say suns, he never sees the rising and setting of the sun. Isn't it? Is the rising and setting of the sun in the planet of the sun? It's far, far away from the sun. He sees the rising and setting of the sun. But the person, the jiva, who is in the planet of the sun, will never see the rising and setting. He is always in the sun. So human being, who has achieved the highest level of consciousness, supreme perfection of human birth, he is with Krishna. Developed complete Krishna consciousness. He is with Krishna. Do you understand? He has gotten Krishna. He has burned up Krishna. Do you follow me? That is the supreme perfection of human body. He is sadhu. He is sadhu. That is sadhu. Was gotten. Krishna je tomar. Krishna dite paro. Tomar shokoti ache. আমি যে কাঙ্গা কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বলি ধায়ে তব পাছে পাছে ও বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর যাও ভাগবত পড়ো বৈষ্ণবীর স্থানে যাও ভাগবত পড়ো বৈষ্ণবের স্থানে একান্ত আশ্রয় করো চৈতন্য চরণে একান্ত আশ্রয় করো চৈতন্য চরণে চৈতন্যের ভক্তগণের নিত্য করো সঙ্গ চৈতন্যের ভক্তগণের নিত্য করো সঙ্গ তবে তো জানিবা সিদ্ধান্ত সমুদ্র তরঙ্গ তবে তো জানিবা সিদ্ধান্ত সমুদ্র তরঙ্গ Chaitanya Bhagavata. You understand? Vrindavan must have. Go and approach Vaishnava, sadhu. I tell you, who has attained the highest level of consciousness, that's completely blossoming consciousness, complete Krishna consciousness, gotten Krishna, who is always with the Krishna. Do you follow me? He's Sath, he's Vaishnava. He's embodiment of Bhagavata. Bhagavata speaks about Bhakti. And he's embodiment of Bhakti. Do you follow me? My language? Jao Bhagavata, go after such a Bhagavata. To hear Bhagavata from me, study Bhagavata. Huh? And completely takes shelter at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya. Chaitanya Bhakta Guna, Nitya Guru Sangha. Always have the association of the dear devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. তবে তো জানিবা সিদ্ধান্ত সমুদ্র পর then you can understand সিদ্ধান্ত. It's like ocean, samudra, unlimited ocean. Do you understand? It's like unlimited ocean. Unless you associate with it, Chaitanya Bhakta, Gour Priyajana, dear devotee, and devotees of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, how can you understand this siddhanta, this tattva? No question at all. Do you understand? That is instruction. That is instruction. One who is intelligent, he understands. He understands. Here he says, Prabhupada Maharaj says, actually, the man who knows the responsibility of human life and thus tries to make life perfect by following the prescribed duties. That is responsibility in human life. It's not this responsibility, not this is the be-all and end-all of my life. That to make nice arrangements of eating, sleeping, defending, and marrying. In material world, what do you say, considerations. When the person who has made nice arrangements, the eating, sleeping, defending, and marrying is considered what? Yogya, fit person, is a fit person. Yogya tamer udavartana, survival of the fittest. You follow my language? Survival of the fittest. Very hard struggle for existence, all are facing. Isn't it? Very hard struggle for existence. Jivana sangrama, kathina jivana sangrama. Isn't it? And who survives? Who is the fittest person? Who has made very nice arrangement of eating, sleeping, defending, and waiting. Yeah, he is considered the fittest person. Only he can survive. Others cannot survive. Yes, they are fitted in this struggle for existence. This is material calculation, material consideration. He doesn't know. A human being, what is a responsibility? Prabhupada Maharaj says here, one sentence only. Who knows the responsibility of human life and thus tries to make life perfect by following the prescribed duties? What is responsibility? Only making nice arrangement, eating, sleeping, depending, nothing. Is it your responsibility? Makarana, always thinking that, oh, my life, oh, I was alive, no, I can't make nice arrangement. Eating, Is it responsibility? Nonsense. Nonsense. You should understand what is the purpose of human life. Why have been given this realization life only to do this thing? Nonsense. Responsibilities to understand Krishna in Tattva, Bhagavata Tattva Vijnanam, Mukta Sangasya Jayate. It's said here. To understand Krishna in Tattva, to get Krishna, to develop our devotion unto Krishna, to achieve that highest level of consciousness, that is the completely blossoming consciousness, complete Krishna consciousness. That is the responsibility. Yes. You understand? That's the responsibility. Huh? That one understand. Prabhupada Maharaj said here. Tries to make life perfect but falling prescribed duties. What is prescribed for that? What is prescribed? To achieve that level of consciousness. To get Krishna and understand Krishna. Huh? What is prescription? Huh?
To start learning Sri Prabhupada spiritual master.
Yes. To associate with sadhus. You follow? Sadhu Sangha. Yes. One who is really intelligent. Huh? He does sadhu Sangha. He comes and associates with sadhus and with humble attitude. Huh? Humble attitude. You follow me? It's not puffed up. It's not proud. It's humble attitude. With humble attitude, surrenders. Surrenders unto this lotus feet of sadhu and hears what sadhu says with the concentrated attention, with complete faith, putting faith in his words. You understand? Then he can understand. This I said first. The goal of human life is to achieve Krishna Prema Bhakti. This is supreme Paramatma, fifth Pancham Purusartha. Huh? The really achieved human birth is meant for that. Huh? How can one develop bhakti? Huh? How can one develop bhakti? Bhaktistu bhagavata bhakta sangena parijayati. Huh? You follow me like this? Dead. He's dead. Bhaktistu bhagavata bhakta sangena parijayati. One can develop bhakti only by bhakta sangha, by the association of bhakta, devotee, Vaishnava, sadhu. One who has achieved the highest level of consciousness, complete blossoming consciousness, complete Krishna consciousness, and has gotten Krishna. Prem bhakti. Krishna says, Tomar Krishna jite paro, Tomar sokoti ache. Ami je kangal, Krishna Krishna boli, dhani tobo pache pache. Oh, Vaishnava Thakur. Krishna belongs to you. Yes. Huh? Krishna belongs to you. You are bound of Krishna in your heart. With the rope of love. Yes. Krishna becomes bound up with the rope of love. Krishna only is approached, understood, and gotten by dint of pure bhakti, prem bhakti. No other means is there. Do you understand? And who has developed pure bhakti, prem bhakti, he has gotten Krishna. He has bound up Krishna in his heart. Do you follow me? So he can give me Krishna because he has gotten Krishna. Krishna says, Tomar, Krishna dite bhar. Tomar sokoti ache, O Vaishnava Thakur. Krishna belongs to you. You can give me. You have gotten Krishna, so you can give me Krishna. I am Kangal. Not getting Krishna, I am Kangal. I am pauper. I am devoid of Krishna, so I am pauper. So I am running behind you. As a poor man, penniless person, runs behind a wealthy person. Baba, ek penny dao, ek penny dao. Huh? Ek paisa dao, ek paisa dao. Huh? Isn't it? Runs behind a wealthy person. Please give me one penny, one paisa, one paisa. Huh? Similarly, run behind a Vaishnava, give me Krishna, give me Krishna, give me Krishna. Huh? Krishna je tomar Krishna dite par tomar sakoti ache. Ami je kangal Krishna, Krishna boli dhayata. Because I have this responsibility of human life to get Krishna. Follow me? That Prabhupada Maharaj said. One who knows the responsibility of human life. Do you know? Madhuranath,
Hey, Krishna.
to get Krishna. That is the responsibility of human life. That is the purpose of prayerly achieved birth, human birth. Huh? How can I get? Huh? How can I get Krishna? Unless I run behind such Vaishnava who has gotten Krishna. Huh? Only he can give me Krishna. Otherwise, who can give me Krishna? How can he be considered a responsible human being? Irresponsible person. Irresponsible person. How do you know what is responsibility? Huh? Such a person. Huh? Irresponsible. Don't know what is responsibility. The responsibility is to get Krishna. Have Krishna. Yes, then I have to go and have such a Vaishnava, such a pure devotee who has gotten Krishna, who has developed complete Krishna consciousness. That has developed consciousness. Isn't it? It's part of Krishna. In his heart. In his heart. Prema, what is say? Krishna said. Kaviraj Goswami has mentioned in Chaitanya Chaitamrita. Bhakto ama premi mandhyachi hrudayo bhitore. Bhakto ama premi mandhyachi hrudayo bhitore. Jaha netra pade taha dekho ye amari. Jaha netra pade taha dekho ye amari. Sadamuktopi badhosmi bhaktena snehadajjumi. Hari Bhakti Sudodaya. Hari Bhakti Sudodaya says, Sadamuktopi badhosmi bhaktena snehadajjumi. Aham bhakto paradhina swatantra ivadija sadhavi grasta hruder bhaktir bhaktadana. Ninth canto Bhagavatam. Sadhava hrudayamayam sadhunam hrudayatam madanyat dena nananti nante bhyavanagupi. Said ninth canto. Dubhala. Samai pasyati tasyam na pranasyami sasame na pranasyati. Yes. Find in Bhagavatam, find in Bhagavad Gita. Huh? Govindananda. Do you understand? Same animal. Same animals. Jama pasyati sarvatra. Sarvam samai pasyati. Tasyam na pranasyami. Swasame na pranasyati. One who sees me everywhere. Huh? And sees everything in me. Huh? He sees me, I see him. I am not out of his sight. He is not out of my sight. This is the perfection of humanness. Do you follow me? This is the responsibility. Human responsibility. What Prabhupada Maharaja said. Responsibility of human life. Knows the responsibility of human life. To see Krishna everywhere. To see everything in Krishna. Jama pasyati sarvatra sarvam samai pasyati. Tasyam na pranasyami sadame na pranasyati. Krishna's words. He is not out of my sight. I am not out of his sight. He sees me, I see him. Who? Who is he? Who sees Krishna everywhere? And who sees everything in Krishna? Who? A perfect human being. A responsible human being. Who knows his responsibility? That means was developed and allied bhakti. Do you understand? Ahetiki bhakti, aikantiki bhakti was developed aikantiki bhakti, another devotion. Prem bhakti. Sadamuktopi vadhasmi bhaktena snehadajjumi. Though I am supremely free, supremely independent, isn't it? Matta parataram nanyat kinchit asti dhananjaya. Krishna says. Bhagavad Gita. Matha paraturunanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya odhananjaya. Oh Arjuna, huh? Then nobody is superior to me. Huh? Everybody, ekali Ishvara Krishna arsa bhritya. Isn't it? Harishtveda tattvam vidhishiva suresa pranamitam. Huh? Supreme Lord Hari is the supreme truth, Param Tattva. Even Vidhi, Brahma, Shiva, Suresa, heavenly king, Indra, all are his subordinates. Subordinate tattvas. Ekali Ishvara Krishna, arsa only Krishna is the supreme master, all are his servants. Huh? Isn't it? He is supremely independent. He is supremely independent, supremely free. Isn't it? But he says, Badhosmi bhakti na sneharajjami. Sadamuktopi badhosmi bhakti na sneharajjami. Though I am supremely free, supremely independent, still I am bound up with the rope of love of my devotee. Huh? Krishna is in bondage. You are in bondage, in Maya's bondage. Buddhoji, conditioned souls in bondage, very tight cycles are there. All the hands and legs are tied up, very tight, hard cycle, isn't it? Are there cycles? Yes. So many cycles is put on two hands. Yes. Two hand cycles and two legs cycles also. No. He says no. He says no. Cycles are there. Still we cannot understand how the cycles are there. You see. So then, because animal, devoid of consciousness. So he cannot understand how the cycles are there. How he's tied up. Very tight cycles. Mathuranath is prototype. Yes. Such fellows are there. Yes. Callousness is callous, fellows, callous. Completely callous. They cannot understand how they're tied up. How cycles are there. Do you understand? He understands. He's hopeful. He's hopeless. Yes. Hopeful, hopeless. One who understands this thing is hopeful case. Cannot understand hopeless case. It's hopeless case. So it's callousness. Yes, callousness. Yes. He says no. Huh? Just tight. Very strong cycles. Tied up your hands and legs. Huh? What is that cycle do you know? Huh? Bandhan. Bandhan we say in Sanskrit. It's bondage, it's cycle. What is? Pita Matar Bandhan. Huh? Putra Kanyar Bandhan. Huh? Strir Bandhan. Atmiya Sojanir Bandhan. Desh Jatir Bandhan. Huh? Do you follow my language? Huh? Do you follow my language? The bondage, the cycle of father and mother, cycle of wife, cycle of children, cycle of the mother country, birthland. Do you understand? These are the cycles. You are bound up, isn't it? These are the cycles. Bandhan. Huh? But why are you bound up here? Jiver Swarupa Bhai Krishna Nitya Das. Who are you? Don't you know animal? Don't like the animal. Krishna Das, Mahaprabhu said. Jiver Swarupa Bhai Krishna Nitya Das. Huh? That is your real Swarup. You are eternal servant of Krishna. Huh? Do you understand? That means You have to serve Krishna. That means you are a bhakta. Bhakta means servant. Do you follow? Mad bhakta. Krishna says, Mad bhakta. Manmana bhavo. Mad bhakta. Mad jadhi. Mang namaskuru. Mang vesyasi. Satyante. Tatijani. Priyoshive. This most confidential instruction Bhagavad Gita. 9th canto and repeatedly said in 18th canto. That means the 9th chapter and 18th chapter. Isn't it? Huh? Do you understand? Think of me constantly day and night, 24 hours. Now bhakta become my bhakta. Means become my servant. Serve me. Bhakta means servant. Huh? Are you servant your body? Are you servant your senses? Are you servant your wife? Are you servant your sons and daughters? Are you servant your country? Then if you think so, then you are bound up. Bondage. Cycles. Do you follow me, my words? Understand? To let the animal. Huh? Understand? No, I am not there. I am Krishna Das. I am servant of Krishna. Yes, then there will be no cycles. Do you understand? One was done lots of knowledge devotion. Huh? Kayena manasa vacha pranan dhiya. Huh? Kayena manasa vacha pranan dhiya. Who serves Krishna? His body, mind, speech. Do you understand? Through his body, mind, his speech, through his life, through intelligence, through his, what you say, dhanena, through his wealth, assets, whatever he has gotten. In all respect, he serves Krishna. Because he's Krishna Das. He's servant of Krishna. He's bhakta. Do you follow? Well, this is not mere service, it's loving service. Priti, prema seva. Loving service. Do you understand? It's a loving service. With love. Krishna is to be served. That is a responsible human being. That is the responsibility. Human responsibility. That one can understand. That means he has developed Krishna Prem Bhakti, has Bhakti, pure Prem Bhakti. Then Krishna becomes bound up, who is never in bondage. You understand? Sada muktopi vadasmi bhakti nasnavajvi. Though I am completely free, completely independent, supremely free and supremely independent, still I am bound up with the rope of love of my devotee. Yes, that Krishna wants. Do you understand, Mathura? Bind Krishna! Yes, why are you becoming bound up? Huh? He is becoming bound up. Huh? But Krishna says, bind me. Be free from all sorts of bondage and bind Krishna. Krishna wants that, and Krishna gets pleasure in it. Yes, let my devotee come and bind me. Mother Jasoda binds him. Huh? Suddha bhave Brajeshwari korei bandhan. Brajeshwari. Huh? Mother Jasoda binds him. Who can bind Krishna? Huh? Can anybody bind Krishna? He's supreme free. That's such a devotee who has developed such prem bhakti. Huh? Fifth purusartha. Do you understand? Krishna becomes bound up. Sada muktopi badhasmi bhakti nasnahachami. Though I am supremely free, supremely independent, still I am bound up with the rope of love of my devotee. He has bound him up in his heart. In his heart. Tomar huye sada Govinda visram. Govinda kahe namoro Vaishnava parayana. That's the last Thakur sings. Huh? Tomar huye sada Govinda visram. Govinda kahe namoro Vaishnava parayana. Oh Lord, I am so Vaishnava Thakur. In your heart, Govinda is bound up. Govinda takes very peaceful and blissful rest in your heart. You follow my words? Huh? Govinda Das, the Vaishnava says, such Vaishnava is my life and soul. Govinda kahena mar Vaishnava Purana. Huh? You understand? This Billamangal Thakur. Huh? That's such Vaishnava, pure devotee, that developed Prem Bhakti, is bound of Krishna in his heart. With the rope of love. No, that rope is required. Huh? That is the supreme perfection of human birth. That is human responsibility. That is Prabhupada Maharaja said, human responsibility, for which this body, this birth is meant. Do you understand me? And so, Billamangal Thakur, you see, first he was a woman hunter, isn't it? He was going to that prostitute, Chintamani Vesya, isn't it? Huh? Even on the day of his Pitru Shraddha, do you understand? Shraddha Divas, the anniversary day, death anniversary of his father day. He was performing. But very bad day that time. Torrential rains were there, dense dark clouds, dense dark night, such heavy outpour, whole land was inundated. Still he was so much attached to that prostitute. Only attraction is Krishna. But he's attracted to that prostitute. So he ran to the house of that prostitute that dense dark night. Such inundation. Completely. He's so mad. Yes. There is sort of madman. Kamandha. Chanakya Pandita says, Kamandha. One who was a very lusty person. Runs after this woman lost. This is one sort of blind man. Yes, blind man, Kamandha. Yes, Andha, Kamandha. And another blind man is Madanga, Bishoya Madanga. Was a very opulent, materially opulent person. Material opulence. Immense. What's the material opulence one has? He's very proud. He is a blind man. Yes. He is a blind man. Madanga. You see. Kamanda, Madanga. You understand? Vishayanga. It's different. Chanakya Pandita said. So he's a blind man. He runs and a dead body was floating on the water. You understand? Thought of it is a boat. A dead body, but it's a blind man. Blind after lost. They cut off that. Got hold of that dead body and floated. Thinking it's the boat. And reached the house of that prostitute. So step it down, poor girl. She has bolted. Her doors in sight, no opening. How to get into? You understand? So she tried to get into her house through the roof. It's a thatched roof, thatched. It's not paka roof like that. Thatched. You understand? And a snake was hanging there. Snake. Yes. Thought it's a rope. It's a rope. It's because of Ando. He's a blind man. He's blind out of lust. He's excessive lust. You understand? Samanda like him. Like animal. Yes. Are you blind? Yes. Admit it. Blind. Yes. He is blind. Yes. Kamanda, do you understand? So thought it is a rope. Just got hold of that snake and climbed up. Yes, blind man. Then entered into the opening through the roof. Then that prostitute saw, why have you come this day as Father's Shraddha Divas? For his Shraddha, death anniversary, auspicious day, you should have engaged in chanting. Holy name, thinking of Krishna. You come to me, what affection in this body? Nasty body, filled with all abominable things, nasty things. Bones are there, flesh is there, blood is there, stool is there, urine is there. Kopho, Vata, Pito, three dhatus are there. All nasty things in this body, in this bag, Gunapa. These are all nice things, attractive things. Mathura Natha, you are attracted to this? Yes, he says yes. Because animal is animal. Yeah. Well, the animal is attracted to nasty things. The crow, the hog. Isn't it hog eats stool? You understand? Mounds of stone. All is there. Thinking, oh, nice, what nice thing. Oh, the human beings are so foolish. They're not eating some nice thing. It is something else. It's like that. Yes. So that prostitute said, what is this? What is this in this body? All nasty things are there. Huh? Is it all so attractive? Krishna is all attraction, all attractive. Huh? Why are you attracted to this nasty body? If you are attracted to Krishna, how it will be? Huh? Isn't it? That prostitute gave a nice kick. Do you understand? Gardhava Paradatharita. Gardhava Paradatharita ass. An ass runs behind a sea ass. For some sex. Yes. Ass runs behind a sea ass. Do you understand my? Runs like that. This animal, two-legged animal, Mathuranath, runs and sea ass with their hind legs, skip, still runs. Still, I think he still runs, isn't it? So that prostitute, Chintamani Gosha, gave a nice kick. Immediately, he got consciousness. Yes, Krishna consciousness. Chintamani Guru Jayati. Then he accepted Chintamani is my Guru. Yes, because of her, I developed this Krishna consciousness. Jahite Krishna Bhakti say Guru hoy. Isn't it? Jahite Krishna Bhakti say Guru hoy. From whom I have gotten Krishna, he is my Guru. Yes, he is Guru. He gives Krishna Bhakti. That's all. That's in Tamil Visya. By giving nice kick. Huh? The longer Thakur developed Krishna consciousness. Yes, from that moment, completely turned his face towards Krishna. Yes, no more. Finished. He became sadhu. He became sadhu. Then, he became sadhu, put on sadhu's dress, always chanting the holy name of Krishna and thinking of Krishna. Holy name of Krishna, thinking of Krishna and going to Vrindavan. Isn't it? Just going to Vrindavan. Sadhu. So on the way, he saw a maiden, a very beautiful maiden, taking her bath in a pond. So he stood up there, gazed at her. Stood up there, gazed at her. The man thought of a sadhu. He looks like a sadhu. He was going how he stood there and gazing at me. So very quickly, she finished her bath, put on her side, then went to her house and Govinda Thakur followed her. Do you understand? Followed her and stood up at the doorstep. That woman went inside and reported it to her husband. I was taking bath, one sadhu was passing, he gazed at me, and I finished my bath, came here, now he is there standing at the doorstep. Then her husband said, all right, if you say sadhu means what I said, who is sadhu? Who is in complete Krishna consciousness, who knows the human responsibility. You understand me? He's sadhu. Developed complete Krishna consciousness, was gotten Krishna, is always with Krishna. Was bound of Krishna in the rope of love. He's sadhu. Do you follow me? The husband said, if he's a sadhu, yes, we have a heart, Shastra. Shastra said, all sadhus have said, Maharaja said, if such good opportunity is there to serve a sadhu, to please him, to satisfy him, thereby you get his blessings. then our life will be perfected. We'll get Krishna. We'll develop bhakti. Yes. If you say sadhu, go to him. Go down. Pay obeisances and say, oh Sadhu Maharaj, how can I serve you? Please tell me. How can I serve you? I must serve you. What is your desire? Please tell me. I'll serve you. Give you pleasure. I'm prepared. Go and tell. Then say. So when her husband says, then she came. That is just lady, just wife. But husband said, she does. That is just lady. All otherwise unjust lady. Do you understand? Unjust lady. Never follows husband. You follow me. Huh? That's just lady. Then she came, go down and said, all right, O Sadhu, please tell me. What do you want? How can I serve you? What is your desire? I am prepared to serve you. Immediately, Villamangal Thakur got consciousness. Oh, he said, oh, these eyes put me in such danger, in trouble, nasty eyes, material eyes. So I said, all right, Mataji, only give me your hairpins. Nothing else. I don't want anything from me. Give me your hairpins. So he took that hairpins and thrust it into her eyes and blinded himself. He became blind now. How could one become blind if someone has not developed Krishna consciousness? Complete Krishna consciousness? Huh? A very dear devotee who has developed Krishna prema, he cannot. Can you blind yourself? No, you cannot blind. Only you can see the human. The eyes are meant for seeing human only, isn't it? You are utilizing your eyes to see human only. Yes, he says yes. Such man is only animal, you see. Here. He blinded himself, completely became blind. Immediately Krishna arrived there. Oh Sadhu, you are going to Vrindavan. How can you go now? You are blind. Huh? Please, wouldn't be not such a dear devotee. Huh? Would have Krishna arrived there, approached there. Huh? He had developed such Krishna bhakti. Villamalla. Huh? Do you follow my language? He had developed such Krishna bhakti, is bound of Krishna really, in his heart. So Krishna immediately appeared there. Sadhu, you have become blind now. We are going to Vrindavan. How can you go to Vrindavan? All right, I am going to Vrindavan. Catch hold of my blind man shall be late. Catch hold of this stick. I'll lead you to the Vrindavan. Isn't it? So Krishna led him to Vrindavan. Do you understand? And now, so now you are in land of Vrindavan. He's forcibly snatched away the stick. Huh? Then Villamangal Thakur, oh, Krishna, Hastam utthittya jatosi balat Krishna kimadhatam. Hudaya jadini jyasi paurusam ganayamite. Do you follow? Ah, Krishna, this is your paurusa. This is your personality. Ah? That you are a person, Purusa. And this is your personality that you slipped up from my hand. Huh? Can you slip up from here? From the heart? Then I can accept, I'll accept you, yes, you are real Purusa. If you can slip up from my heart, you cannot. Very tight bondage is there. Krishna is in bondage. Hridayam jadi nirjasi paurusam ganayamite. In Krishna Karnamrita, Villamangal Thakur has said this thing. Do you follow? That means he is a real human being. He knows what is the responsibility of human being. Human responsibility, Prabhupada Maharaja said. Who knows the responsibility of human life? This is understand. He saw developed complete Krishna consciousness. He found Krishna. He is always with the Krishna. Do you follow? This is the purpose of human birth. He knows Krishna. He has gotten Krishna. He sees Krishna everywhere. Wherever he looks, he sees me. Do you understand? He sees everything in me. And everywhere. He sees everywhere. He sees me everywhere, everything in me. Aham sarvasya prabhavamatta sarvam pravartati iti matva vasante man buddha bhava samannita. Govinda. I am the source of all emanations. Everything has emanated from me. One who knows he is Buddha, he is really learned person. He knows this Tattva Vijnana. Do you understand? This Tattva Vijnana he knows. And in that mood, he does my bhajan. Do you understand? Jaman aham sarvasya prabhava matta sarvam pravartati iti matta bhajanti man. Buddha bhava samannita. This word, bhav, bhav means that mood. What is that mood? It's loving mood. It's loving mood. Priti, prema bhav. You follow me? It's loving mood. Bhajan should be done with loving mood. Because Krishna is the only object of love. I was saying that thing, object of love and subject of love. You are all subjects of love, but Krishna is the only object of love. Bhajan should be done in loving mood. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Do you understand? In loving mood. Otherwise, there is no bhajan. And here it says, out of many thousands of persons who have thus attained success in human life, one may know scientifically about the personality of Godhead Sri Krishna. In the same Bhagavad Gita, 1855, it is also said that scientific knowledge of Sri Krishna is understood only by the process of devotional service, Bhakti Yoga. 1855, what is that verse? Bhaktyamanga vijanasti. Yes. Tattva. What is that? What is that verse?
Yes, one just Tattva.
Yeah. Bhaktyamanga vijanasti javan jastasmi tattva. Tataman tattva gyantva visvate tadanantaram. This is 1855, isn't it? Bhaktyamanga vijanasti. Only through bhakti I am to be known, understood. And javan jastasmi tattva, scientifically. Prabhupada translated it in scientifically, isn't it? Yes, tattva vijnanam, tattva knowledge, vijnana scientific. He has said. It is also said that scientific knowledge of Sri Krishna is understood only by the process of devotion, such as bhakti yoga. Bhaktyamanga vijanati javan jastasmi tattvata tataman tattvata gyantva visvate tadanantaram. One who understands me in tattva through another devotion, bhakti yoga. This tattva is revealed, isn't it? Tattva is revealed to him. One has developed another devotion. I can't think bhakti, prem bhakti. He has developed that eye, that vision. He is the seer of the truth, and knower of the truth. He has gotten it. Adya jnana tattva braje, Brajendra Kumar. That Brajendra Kumar, son of Nanda Maharaj, is Adya jnana tattva, is absolute truth. One who knows him, one who sees him, one who has gotten him. Is seer of the truth, knower of the truth, and who has gotten him. Do you understand? He is Vaishnava, he is sadhu. He has developed the highest level of consciousness. That is complete Krishna consciousness, completely blossoming consciousness. Do you understand? He has no other desire. Tataman tattva gyantva visvati tadanantaram. One who understands me tattva, then he is eligible to enter into my kingdom. Do you understand? And otherwise, one cannot enter into the kingdom of the Lord. Do you understand? That we say is like visa granted. Isn't it? Visa granted. Stamp. Yes. Allowed. Chalo. Australia visa granted? Yes. Allowed. Chalo. No granted, get out here. Nabhidanati tattena tatshya vantite. One was not understood in tattva. Falls down. Pushed back. Get out. Chalo. That is this. Visvate tadanantam. That means one should understand Krishna in tattva. Tattva vijnana. This verse says. Yes, that is the perfection of human life. One who has understood this thing, the Gita says, by the process of devotional service, only bhakti yoga. And that time bhakti Mahaprabhu gives. It's 9:30. Can I come clinic? You are not tired. You are not accustomed. Huh? You cannot assimilate such thing. It will indigestion. Huh? Is it? Can you digest it? Only one paragraph I am explaining. I think you are tired. It's only one paragraph. Still I have enough to say. Can I say? Oh, he's hungry. Yes, he's hungry, really hungry. One must develop hunger for it, otherwise, no hunger is indigestion, Baba. Yes, indigestion. Indigestion, no hunger. You are not hunger. You can relish these dishes, so palatable dishes. If there is no hunger, it's very palatable, nice palatable dishes, you cannot have it. No hunger. Really hungry, you can relish it. Yes, definitely. This is the hunger of the soul. This is the hunger. You have developed hunger of the body. It's too lonely. Yes. This is the food for the soul. Maharaja is food for the soul. Soul rejoices. Yes, really, that is hunger. Mm. And that Mahatma has said. One who has developed such hunger, he always searching where is food, where is Krishna Katha, where is Krishna Katha, nectarian, sweet, tasty, Utkarna Rasayana Katha, Utkarna Rasayana. Huh? Utkarna, heart and ear. Is very pleasing to the heart and ear. It's palatable dishes. Do you understand that hunger? Huh? Mahatma gives. Na dhanang, na dhanang, na sundaring kavitamba, jagadisha kamai, mama janmani janmanishwari, bhavatad bhakti rahit gitvai. Do you understand? That Mahatma's teaching. He has no desire, no other hankering, no other thirst or hunger. Only one thirst, one hunger, one hankering. Bhavatad bhaktir ahit gitvai. Na dhanam na janam na sundarim kavitamba jagadisha kamai mama janmani janmanishwari bhavatad bhakti rahit. Oh Lord, I don't hanker after, I don't desire material wealth, dhanam, janam, and I don't desire to have material followers. No sundari kavitam. I have no desire to get beautiful woman and enjoy. You have that desire. Mathuranath, yes, you have that desire like us. Like us, running, kicking, running. Isn't it? Yes, yes. So animal. Why are you become animal? Become a human being. Should understand what is human responsibility. But it says, yes. What is human responsibility? Be aware of it. Give up this animal propensity. Alike. Huh? Can't understand. Callous is callous. Can't understand. Can you understand what I say? Give up this animal propensity. Develop human responsibility. Understand. Be aware of what is the responsibility. Develop Krishna consciousness. This is my teaching. I don't want this thing. A beautiful woman to enjoy. Even only by a son, Janmani, Janmanishwari, Bhavatad, Bhakti, Rahit, with life after life, I will serve your lotus feet and give you pleasure. You understand? That is the only desire. No other desire. He has developed complete Krishna consciousness, developed Krishna prem bhakti, developed love for Krishna. Do you understand? He understands what is the purpose of this human life, what is human responsibility. Similar prayer is there, this Mukunda Mahastotra. Nastha dharme navasunichaye naiva kamopabhoge jad bhavyam bhavatu bhava bhagavan purva karmanurupam etat prartham mama bahumatam janman janmantarepi tatpadam bharuha jugagata nistala bhaktirastu. Same meaning. Do you follow? Na dhanam na janam na sundarim kavitamba jagadisha kamaye mama janmani janmanishwari bhavatad bhaktiri. It's the same meaning. Nastha dharme nama sunichaye naiva kamapahoye Jajjad bhavyam bhavatu bhagavan purva karmanurupam etad prartham mama bahumatam janma janmantarepi tad padam bharuha jugagata nischa bhaktirastu. That means, oh Lord, I don't want anything from you. I am your eternal servant. I have this perfect eternal, perfect loving relationship with you. You are my eternal servant. I am your eternal. I am eternal master. I am your eternal servant. Do you understand? You are my eternal master. I am your eternal servant. Ai nandatan zakinkaram patitam ma visami bamambudam kripaya tava pada pangadasita dhuli sadrusa vichintaya. That Mahaprabhu has taught us. This is a prayer to be offered. O Nandatan son of Nanda Maharaj, I am your king God. I am your servant. Somehow or other, I am fallen here in this dreadful ocean of materialistic existence. And I've been drowning and drowning and drowning, and I've been suffering and suffering from time immemorial. Huh? But I am your servant. With the sadhu sangha, the association sadhu, one can understand. Sadhu sangha nija tattva avagata hano, nija tattva jani ar sansar na chahe, kenva fojil maya kore hai hai. Someone understands. Association sadhu, so sadhu, I have said, with sadhu, gotten Krishna, complete Krishna consciousness, always with Krishna, is sadhu. Then you understand, hearing from him, full faith, concentration, surrendering unto sadhu, hears. Then you understand who am I? Oh, I am Krishna Das. I am Krishna Das. Kenava Bhojil Maya Kore. Then he says, alas, alas, alas. I have not become Krishna Das up till now. I have become Maya Das. You have become Maya Das. Have you become Krishna Das? Don't like the animal. No, it's become Maya Das. Yes. Kenava Bhojil Maya Kore. Hi, hi. Then he says, alas, alas. Why have become Maya Das? I am Krishna Das. And they bole, hey Krishna, ami to boda. Then he cries. Then he cries before Krishna. Dashes his head. Dashes his head here. Yes. Yes, cries and dashes his head. And they will say, hey Krishna, oh Krishna, I am your das, your servant. But I am not become your servant. I am not served your lotus feet. Then stand. I have forgotten your lotus feet. I have disregarded your lotus feet. I am completely doomed. Then when you cry like that, then Krishna will, with there in her heart, understand, now he's crying for me. Now he's crying to come back to me. Then how can I avoid him? I cannot avoid him now. He's now crying for me. My son wants to come back to me. Yes. Many, many lives he has wandered in many, many nasty places, eaten many nasty things, only stools. Now he's crying and for me and trying to come back to me. So I cannot now disregard it. Then Krishna showers his mercy. Do you understand? Krishna dena chissakti ravala, maya hoy durbala. Then maya will be powerless. Do you understand? When the spiritual strength comes from Krishna through the sadhu, one becomes empowered, very powerful, spiritually powerful. Then maya becomes powerless. Then you can keep maya. Mame bhaje prapadyante, maya mehitam, taranti te. One complete surrender. Then you overcome maya. Maya hoy durbala. Krishna dena chissakti ravala, maya hoy durbala. Maya becomes, then develops unalloyed devotion unto Krishna, pure bhakti, plain bhakti, and he is now completely free from all material desires. No material desire now. Na sundarim kavitamba, jagadisha kamaye, mama janmani janmanishwari, bhavatad bhakti rohitvidoi. Oh Krishna, I am your servant. I don't want anything from you. No dhana, no material wealth, no material follower, no beautiful wife for enjoyment, No liberation, life after life, purva kama, it's a purva karma anurupam, same verse. Nastha dharmi navasudni saye naiva kama bhoge, jajjad bhavyam bhavatu bhagavan, purva karma anurupam. According to my previous karma, prarabdha karma, do you understand? If I deserve to take birth as a worm, Keto, let me have it, let me have it. Keto janma dao, jatha tu yadaso. Do you understand? Such a dear devotee never disturbs Krishna. He knows perfectly well that my duty, my responsibility as a human being, as a devotee, is eternal servant, to render loving service unto Krishna and give him pleasure. Give him pleasure. Give him satisfaction. Give him happiness. Nothing for me. Do you understand? Then he says, all right, if I deserve to burn as a worm, according to my prarabdha karma, let me have it. But I'll become your das. I'll become your servant. In that birth of worm, I must serve you. Do you follow me? Yes. I must serve you. Kita janma. That is Mahaprabhu. That's Kulasekara. Mukunda Maharaj, King Kulasekara says, Bhavyam Bhagavat Purva Karma Anurupa Idatratyam Mama Bahumatam Janman Janmantari Tas Padam Bharuvo Jugagata Nischala Bhakti Rastu. Let me have this honor and devotion unto your lotus feet, O Lord. I don't want anything, no desire. He is completely free from all sorts of desire, desire for material enjoyment, desire for mukti, only to render loving service unto the lotus feet of Krishna and engaged in Krishna's loving service and give enjoyment to Krishna and please Krishna. That is human responsibility. That is the goal of human life. That is the supreme perfection of human life. Do you understand? Ah. Oh. Oh. And serving Krishna never asks anything in exchange. Do you follow me? In exchange never asks anything. Follow my language. Serving Krishna, rendering day and night 24 hours is engaged in rendering loving service unto Krishna. In exchange, never ask anything. Pure devotee. That is unalloyed devotion. Do you understand? That is prema bhakti. Do you understand? Huh? Can you say this thing without duplicity? Oh Krishna, I don't want anything from you in exchange of my service. Can you say this thing? Huh? Without duplicity. You may say it from your lips, but your heart says, give me this, give me this. Yes, I want a beautiful woman, lady to enjoy. Yes, that is inside. Isn't it? Yes. Yes. Therefore he's chanting, Hare Krishna, dancing. Give me lady, give me lady. Duplicitous person. Duplicitous person. Property. Duplicitous person. But one is dear devotee who can bind up Krishna. He has no desire. Nandhano Nandhana Masundari. Mani Janmanishwari Bhota Bhakti. I don't want anything in exchange. Only, please, he says, Nischala Tava Padambo Ruha Jugagata Nischala Bhakti Rastu. Let me have that unalloyed devotion unto your lotus feet of Krishna. Life after life. Only to please you, only to satisfy you, only to give you pleasure, happiness only. I don't want anything for me in exchange. This is perfect human being. This is Vaishnava. This is Sadhu. Do you understand? This is Sadhu. This is Vaishnava. This is human response. Perfect human being. Do you understand? This is Bhakti. It is without duplicity. No duplicities at all there. Follow me? This is one paragraph. I explained. Then another long paragraph is there. Then it will take 2 hours more to me. I I don't want to disclose 9:45.